The top winner of the 2024 Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge, Tina Jin, and President and CEO of Society for Science and Executive Publisher Science News Media Group, Maya Ajmera, join us to talk about the future of STEM careers, the critical role STEM education plays in our country's global competitiveness, and the impressive STEM projects showcased in this year's Thermo Fisher JIC. Ladies, thank you so very much for joining us today. So Maya, let's start with you. What is the Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge, and why are science and engineering fairs like this important for the future of our workforce?
It's great to be here. The Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge is owned and produced by the Society for Science and engages over 65,000 middle school students annually through affiliated science and engineering fairs nationwide. Of those 65,000 kids that compete in these fairs, 10% get nominated for the Thermo Fisher Junior Innovators Challenge. That's about 6,500 kids. Of those 6,500 kids, about 2,000 apply for the competition. Of those 2,000, we then narrow it to the top 300 young scientists and engineers in this country. And with those 300, we get a group of national judges that then look at that top 300 and narrow it to the top 30 finalists. And those 30 finalists come to Washington, D.C. To compete. And of course, you're going to interview Tina and her extraordinary project. But what the Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge is about is really about thinking about the next generation of STEM talent. You know, we have an enormous, we're going to have a labor issue. We need more scientific and engineering talent in the United States. And this premier middle school STEM competition, sponsored by Thermo Fisher Scientific, is part of that STEM journey. And Tina, the first place winner, is part of that story.
That is very fantastic. Tina, congratulations. That's a pretty amazing accomplishment. So can you share some details about winning your project? Or about your winning project, excuse me.
Yes. Yeah, so my project utilized leftover animal bones as the material for a water filter that is nearly zero cost and also natural. It was able to turn dirty water into clean water, and I wanted to develop this water filtration method, because last year's summer I learned that 2 billion people globally don't have access to clean drinking water, and that actually causes more deaths than the fatalities of natural disasters and conflicts. But current solutions are both expensive and inaccessible to those in under-resourced areas, which are also the ones who are struggling for clean water the most.
That's very, very cool. That sounds like a great experience. All right, Maya, why are out-of-school learning experiences like science and engineering fairs, why are they so impactful?
Well, project-based learning, right? You cannot, this is my philosophy, you can't do science by reading a book. You can learn about it, but you have to do science by doing it, by tinkering. And this out-of-school project-based learning, sort of experiential activities, are really, really important as part of the learning process. And Tina's science project is a great testimony to that, right? By really thinking about a problem you want to solve and going after it. And I think that's what's made great inventors and innovators in this country so successful.
I love it. It's very cool. Excuse me. I could spend all morning talking about this, ladies. I love science and stuff like that. I love getting my hands dirty, but unfortunately I have run out of time. So where can I send folks for more information if they want to keep learning about this?
I would ask them to go to www.societyforscience.org, and they can learn more about the Thermo Fisher Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge right on the front page.
Excellent. Societyforscience.org. That sounds very, very cool. Guys, if you want to catch this episode or this segment or others like it again, head over to First Coast News Plus.